It's
like
morning in Japan.
It's morning somewhere.
Yeah.
All right. So to you, whoever you are, good morning.
You could be watching this in the morning, maybe at night. Who knows? We don't really care as long as you watch it. Really.
Just watch. Please watch it. We want to feel validated.
Yes, please.
Anyway, good early morning. We're here in the wonderful 5:30 p.m. slot.
Yeah.
Because
schedules. That's how it works.
Yeah.
We.
I'm not getting up at 8 in the summer for this guy. I'm sorry. I love you, bro, but not that much.
You mean like Captain Bucky?
Except way less homo. Anyway,
we're talking about that. By the way, we're gonna start talking Captain America Civil War spoilers.
Hey, if you see me wave my hands like this, that's the end of the spoilers. Until then, spoilers, okay?
Exactly. Okay. Cool. So let's start. What do you think of Captain America Civil War?
First of all, holy shit, that is the best Avengers movie I've seen since Age of Ultron. If that was what Age of Ultron had been, I would have been okay with it. That's great. I love the movie. It's fantastic. There's a lot more. It's not a Captain America movie to me. It was a Avengers movie with a kind of emphasis on Captain America. Because the entire Avengers were there. Everyone knows it was an Avengers movie.
So you would call it like an Avengers movie with Captain America sprinkled on top?
Yeah, it's an Avengers movie with main character Captain America.
Okay.
Instead of Iron Man. Because, the other
two are basically Iron Man movies.
They're Iron Man movies with the Avengers in them, right?
Yeah.
They're Avengers movies with main character Iron Man.
Yeah.
Now it's the other way around, main characters Captain America.
Yeah.
And I did like the movie. Since watching, I've come to the conclusion that there are a couple of small little plot holes. Namely, professional assassin is able to kill a couple in a car, make it look like an accident, and sees a camera, looks dead in the camera first of all, shoots it, then removes the tape. If he just simply, I don't know, shredded the tape or otherwise erased it, it would look like, malfunctioning camera. Okay. These two had an accident. The fact that he took the tape and shot the camera. One, he shot the camera, so whoever comes to inspect the scene sees that camera's been shot. So that'd be like, alright, well there was clearly someone here with a gun.
Yeah.
And two, oh shit, the tape's missing. You might want to find that. Which was then very convenient, 40, 60 years later, Hydra's kept the tape, and then...
That's 20 years later, my friend. It was in 1996. Remember, Mission Report, November 16, 1996. That was the day after I was born, by the way. Which is kind of weird.
Shit, I totally forgot that was 1996.
Yeah. Do you know that this here Simo? That was half of his lines were Mission Report, December 16, 1996. Which, I mean, my problems with the movie, I really like that they're like, little plot holes here and there. But I allowed the movie to get away with them just because of the emotional impact at the end. That, also, that whole Iron Man discovering how their parents... Sorry.
What was that?
It's a water bottle.
Oh, it's water.
How Tony discovers that his parents got murdered by Bucky.
Right.
And seeing that on tape, I feel like the weight of the emotional moment and all that just worked so well that I'm willing to forgive some of the plot holes that led to that.
Right. And one of my major complaint when I was walking out the theater, well, I talked to you and Sean about this, and we didn't actually do a video on it, but my biggest complaint with it was that it ended too soon. I felt like it hadn't wrapped up fully. It showed that Bucky got put back on ice. Steve Rogers saves the rest of the Avengers that got locked up. Again, this is all spoilers. We've already done the tag. If you're still listening and you haven't seen the movie, that's your own fault. And we see that they get saved, or we see that Captain America's in the floating ocean base, and he very clearly knows where they are. So I'm assuming that he saved them. And we see that Rhodey kind of learns to walk again. But we don't really get a wrap-up on the political consequences of everything that happened. Because the whole reason that this happened was that the world politics stage had decided that the Avengers were too dangerous to work on their own. And then we see an entire movie where the Avengers are working on their own and being very dangerous, but then we don't see any of the consequences of that. We don't see the world governments come together and actually like finalize saying, all right, we don't care what you're saying, we are imposing these restrictions on you whether you like it or not.
Well,
we don't see anything.
were-
We don't see anything of that caliber. We
The
just see.
restrictions were already imposed, though. I mean, Iron Man, Black Widow, Rhodey, Division, they all signed the Sokovia Accords.
Did we ever actually see them sign them? We saw the UN building get bombed while during the assembly where they would have been there to sign
so
that.
in the funeral scene, like in Peggy's funeral,
Mhm.
and Cat Bastard, like, who has signed? Like, okay, Tony, Rhodey, Vision, they've already signed. They've already accepted the terms of the Sokovia Accords.
I thought that was. But then after that,
Public and all that. I don't know how public this was.
the conference was there to kill Black Panther's dad, basically.
Yeah, it was Black Panther, which was awesome.
Which, alright, Black Panther. I'm excited for his movie. I will say that. After seeing Black Panther has always been one of those things of. You remember the Iron Man animated, kind of like cel-shaded style?
I didn't
cartoon,
see
right?
it, but I mean, I've seen some of Black Panther in some of the Avengers TV shows before, and
Right.
I mean, he's always been a character that I enjoy watching it. I didn't really know much about him,
Right.
but watching this, I'm like, I need to
Black-
watch this movie.
Basically, Black Panther is a African ninja, and
Yeah.
that's really enough to just get me, get anyone kind of hooked on it. It's a very interesting character because it's a very warrior persona in the modern age. It's the ancient warrior persona in the modern age, and seeing how he interacts with a lot of modern day equipment and technology and stuff like that to be the warrior that he is. I keep saying warrior, it doesn't sound like a word anymore, but seeing all that was very interesting because it's like it's kind of the idea of what happens if a time traveler from the 1800s shows up in
Yeah.
modern day, right?
What-
Except that this time time traveler happens to have a vibranium suit that can cut through anything and stop bullets.
Yeah, I mean, and I really
It's
like.
pretty awesome.
I really liked the little bit we saw of Wakanda, where they showed how advanced it is. I mean, we saw Wakanda in Age of Ultron, but it was like the poor Wakanda.
Yeah.
That
Now-
was totally demolished. But we saw
We saw the giant research facility that they freeze Bucky in the middle of a fucking jungle.
like it looks as modern as something that Tony Stark would have.
Yeah.
And like, okay, that is good. Like they are embracing all that things from the comics, and the cast of Black Panther looks great so far.
Yeah, no, I also, I don't know the actor's name, but whoever played Black Panther in Civil War, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
I loved how he portrayed Black Panther.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It was just as much the actor as it was the character
Yeah.
itself.
And speaking of new characters,
Speaking of new
Spider-Man.
characters, Spider-Man,
so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No.
it's basically, Spider-Man is a PG Deadpool in this movie.
Yeah, I swear.
It's Deadpool without the murder and tits.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as the tag Queens came into the screen, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. I had a smile on my face every moment Spider-Man was on the screen.
It
was
very well written, very well
amazing.
acted out, perfectly executed Spider-Man. Also, they brought the quip and the reflexes and just kind of the commentary that Spider-Man that makes a good Spider-Man. They brought that into this movie. It wasn't the dark and gritty. Oh, I'm the hero, but I don't want to be the hero, Spider-Man. It was
a child.
I'm a teenager with powers. Holy crap, this is awesome!
Yeah.
Alright, hey, I don't know how much of that was lost, so
Let's call that a day.
we're gonna call that a
We'll
day.
finish this
If we lost a big chunk, we'll just re-record.
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah. We do apologize for this. We didn't.
Tell you,
expect
we
this
didn't.
happening.
I didn't realize that it stuck. I just checked that we were recording. All of a sudden, I saw the image was frozen. If the recording did crash, which you'll figure out when you start editing.
Yeah.
Here's a bullet list of the stuff that we talked about.
Yeah.
Cool. You got all that? Great. Thanks for joining us. We are back. All right.
We're gonna be back.
We're
We're
back.
gonna have scheduled 2 videos a week as always.
And then
Don't worry.
All right. So we've pushed back our recordings from Monday, Wednesday mornings to Tuesday, Thursday afternoons.
Yeah, so the videos are gonna be up.
These videos are probably gonna be up Wednesday sometime around midday.
Yeah.
Or in the evening. And
depending on how long my internet wants to cooperate.
Yeah. And Friday sometime around the day. Since that, or so it's Monday, Friday, you want to try, we might have something on Sundays. Now that I actually have free time, I can start recording my own shit again.
I'm gonna...
Which I have done a little bit. I'm gonna try and see if I can edit some shit together.
I'm gonna try to make videos on, movies as I watch them. Next up is this of Future Past. No, they already did that. It was Apocalypse. And yeah, I will take a break from this in 2 weeks because I'm not gonna be in town. So,
but shh, that's a secret. Yeah. Otherwise, though, we are back. So Mondays, Fridays.
Yeah.
Instead of Tuesdays, Thursdays.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the schedules just worked out like this, so we had to push it back a day. Thanks for joining us. And
we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.